Hi, and welcome to another episode of Dumb Tweets. Today it's the 5th episode that we're doing, and as you can see, today it's a little bit different. Trying something different, something new, something fresh, and also I guess it's a little bit of a special episode because I missed last week. I wasn't feeling so well, so I kind of skipped on last week's episode, even though there were a few updates that I wanted to bring up to the episode. The first one was Dave Chappelle premiered his Stick and Stones on Netflix special, and it caused all kinds of controversy because he basically said that he didn't believe the guys from Leaving Neverland. So his words were, "I don't believe those motherfuckers." And basically they called him a victim shamer and all sorts of things, but it was refreshing. The special in itself was very controversial, very politically incorrect, which is refreshing in these times because everything is so politically correct these days. Everything has to be clean, and he just completely went the other way. I'm not a big follower of Chappelle, like I haven't watched a lot of his stuff, but I know that that's kind of his thing, that's what he does. So it was really refreshing to watch that. It was a lot of fun. I laughed a lot. At some points I was just saying, oh my god, I can't believe he just said that. So if you are very sensitive and you don't like raw humor, you can skip it. However, if you have a high tolerance and you like politically incorrect comedy, as I do, I recommend it. And also it's nice to see a celebrity kind of speak up against that movie, because it's been proven to be full of lies and holes, and the storyline itself, it's, you know. So so that was the first thing. The second thing, of course, it was Michael's birthday on Thursday, August 29th. He would have been 61. There were outpourings of celebrities wishing him a happy birthday, from Common to Chris Brown to Neil to Evan Ross to a bunch of different people, Naomi Campbell, etc., etc. Of course, fans all over the place celebrated and wished him a happy birthday. It was really nice to see after the this year how it's been. So that's good news. So today I'm gonna keep it short when it comes to tweets, because I have one that's kind of a thread. Somebody that I'm following on Twitter was having kind of a conversation with a hater, and that's sort of a bit longer than the usual thing that I do. So I want to go ahead and read those, and hope you guys like today's episode. So the first one says, "Never in my life have I been attacked by miso old white women whose husbands fuck girls like me in my life." She's a little bit full of herself, isn't she? And I mean, when I read these things, I don't even know what to say. They're so ridiculous and senseless, and girl, get a life. If you honestly still believe that Michael Jackson isn't the nonce, then I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're actually being groomed by a dead guy. Yeah, of course, we're all being groomed. We've heard the story. Everybody's been groomed, because liking somebody's music is being groomed. Defending somebody who's been proved innocent in a court of law, or as people like to point out, not guilty, or who there's no evidence against him, that makes us groomed. Yeah, okay, sure. So I'm gonna move to the thread, and it's not really long, but I thought it was really funny, so I wanted to add it in the episode. This is the MJ Defender. She starts, I'm not sure what the previous tweet was, But she says, funny, I was never a diehard fan. I was actually someone who believed he was guilty. I actually thought the same as you for years, decades. Do what I have done and start a bit of research. Then come to an informed decision. Hashtag MJ innocent. And the guy replies, you're a diehard fan now. And she says, because of my research, I become a fan, yes. He replies, so you lied? She says, about what? He replies, you say you were never a fan, but you are a fan. She just told him after the research. So she goes, are you dumb? I wasn't a fan previous to leaving Neverland. I now am after researching. And his reply, of course, is, Michael Jackson was a sick man, closeted homosexual, a drug addict, and likely sexually abused himself when he was a child. Good luck to you. This is what they always do. They always resort to attacking when they don't have a response. So I said, I think you just answer your own question. This thread makes the cut, meaning the dumb tweets. And he replies to me, you support a pedophile. He didn't even spell it properly. And I did this, which is the sign for the Vulcans that means live long and prosper, for those of you who are not Star Trek savvy. So he replies to me, live long and prosper? Thank you. And after that he left me alone. I love using those things because for me it's sort of taking the high road. I don't engage with people like that. They don't care about the truth. They don't care about facts. All they care about is making comments and being negative and hateful. And me doing the live long and prosper is sort of like, you know what, you're not even worth my time. So take care. I can't I don't even get worked up about people like this because they're not worth it. Michael damaged two young boys who became very flawed adults, some of which were scared shitless to ever come forward about one of the most popular, beloved, and recognizable people on the planet because they knew that his fans would always side with the perpetrator, no matter what. Yeah, we side with the perpetrator. What the fuck? What perpetrator? You have to realize that if there was proof that he was a pedophile, if there were cases and cases, like with the Harvey Weinstein thing, where tons of women coming forward, then, we would be like, oh, this is not good, this is not right. But there isn't any evidence, there isn't any proof. There is people who have been trying to get money out of his fame, out of his pocket, out of his generosity for years. So, I mean, just look at the facts, look at the history. If you start by going back to the 93 case, it's so clear. It's so clear. But people just want to believe the negativity. Last but not least for today, sick fans of Kid a Fiddler, hashtag MJ, seem to be trying to hijack hashtag untouchable, hashtag Harvey Weinstein, to try and deflect from their child-abusing drug addict scum king. Wow, that's a mouthful. In some ways, hashtag MJ behavior was worse than Weinstein's, as MJ's victims were innocent children, not Hollywood wannabes. I love some people really know how to spell. I mean, this tweet doesn't make any sense. First of all, hijack, does he even know what hijacking means? and that's not how you spell it either. But no, we're just trying to show the difference. And if anything, Leaving Neverland was actually used to deflect from Untouchable. Untouchable was supposed to be the breaking film of the Sundance Festival, and then last minute Living Neverland was shown without warning, without notice. Nobody kind of knew it. It was sort of like a surprise for a lot of people. And I've been tweeting about Untouchable because I remember when the Me Too movement sort of made the headlines, because it actually did exist before the whole Weinstein scandal. But I read a lot of things about this case, and it's not Hollywood wannabes. These are women who are working hard to pursue their dream, and this man took advantage of that. I have yet to see the documentary, so I'm not gonna comment much more on it, but basically shedding light on this is important. And it's funny because double standards. I mean, how is shedding light on something that somebody did that was horrible bad? I mean, if you're gonna say, if you're one of those people who believe Leaving Neverland is all true and they're real victims and whatever, then wouldn't you be on board with Untouchable as well? I mean, seriously? So that's where we're at this week, and I hope you guys like this episode. Please share, like, spread the word. Thank you for watching this week's episode, and I'll see you again probably this week, because this was a special one. Peace out.